Every horse has to barrier trial. That's just a phrase that they use, but it's a trial. It's not a race. Today we've got about 14 trialling. Over a month's period, we'd have probably, say, 50. They're all at different stages of their preparation. And we not only trial here, we'll trial Rosehill, Randwick, so you're giving them a float trip as well, a whole new environment, so it makes them prick their ears and open their eyes up. It's all part of the education. Barrier trials are like a stepping stone for a horse in its training program. Every horse has got to be registered, and in order to have a race start, they've got to have an official barrier trial, so they basically pass and tick all the boxes that they're manageable, that they behave themselves well, that they're good out of the gates, that they perform at a reasonable standard. They start off at 2, they have 2-year-old trials, and then they also can trial up till they're 8, 9, 10, till the end of their career. Young horses, it's just a whole new experience for them to find out whether, one, they handle the ground, what they're like in between other horses, what they're like in the gates, whether they're going to need an assistant get up on race day in the gates to try and help them and make them feel like, you know, they're not threatened. And with the older horses, it actually stimulates them to come out of their comfort zone, out of their own environment, just wakes them up a little bit, and they have a bit of a sweat. It's good for their well-being.
Here we go, we're set and away. So unsettling down, it's Agner.
This is one of our better colts here. He's only a lightly raced Lonhro colt. James elected to go out wide. The track's a little bit better out wider today. So he's jumped well, he's dropped him back. He's probably 50 metres better than these horses. They're not in the same class as him, but you can see he's just having a nice easy day back there. He'll turn out to be a really nice 3-year-old. He wasn't really there as a 2-year-old, but he was still able to win. Everything that happens here happens in a race, except you have to try in a race, but in a barrier trial you don't have to try. So it's just a matter of, you know, getting the horse out of the gates, just reminding him or her of what they've got to do on race day. You've got to try and let the horse enjoy what they're actually doing, so then they come out race day and they're not going to be frightened. Happy with that, mate? James will come back, he'll bring the horse back and just quickly assess him, just his fitness levels, how he's pulled up, whether he's in a good frame of mind, check his tongue placement, see if there's any injuries. You've got to do it very quick scan because they're off and running and they're back home. And then the next trial will be going out, so we do the same thing, and it happens within a space of like every 15 minutes. It's just changeover. The first trial this time in. Yeah.
It's basically training an athlete really, and we want to know how fit it is, whether it needs more work, less work, that kind of stuff. So there's a lot to go into it.
Happy with that, mate?
Very good. He's just going on an upward spiral, he's just flying.
For us, it's a great tool to use for gauging how our horse is going to run on a race day and preparing for the bigger day.
You get the media come along to it, you also get owners, and you just get general public that go there and clock their horses, and they might come down and have a look at a horse and cast their eye over the horse to get their opinion of it as well. So you get a wide range of people. I'm really fortunate to have a position like this and feel very blessed to be in this role. It's just the perfect, ideal position to be in.